Hello, Internet. I'm going to be playing Stonethaw by Featherboy for the Sealed with a Kiss Game Jam 2025. I love the art style to this one. I saw them post this one in the Discord and it really stuck out to me. Like, look how much detail that is. Beautiful artwork. This kind of reminds me of a mobile calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. Every fall, the winter drain the wa- every fall the waters drain away from our sea, leaving islands in a slow freezing mire. Every winter the mud dries solid and the ocean waits. And come spring, the water returns, flooding higher and higher until our islands themselves float atop the waves, and we're free to sail and fish and form anew archipelagos before being locked in place at summer's end. This is the season of Stonethaw. Is that a real thing? So, like, you flat land that has the capability of floating, but attaches to the mud. Interesting. I don't know if this is a real thing. That's cool. It's a beautiful. That's really cool. I'm thinking because I'm confused because I'm thinking of I mentioned I really like the musical epic, and in the musical epic, Odysseus, or in the original Odyssey, Odysseus references the floating islands, where he goes to find the wind god. His name I'm forgetting. Um, what's the name of the wind god? It's not important. He goes and finds the wind god, but he mentions the floating islands, and the person who wrote the modern musical epic, Jorge, he's like a 28-year-old from Puerto Rico, wonderful, talented lad. Um, he thought that they meant floating islands like up in the sky because he didn't know that floating islands were like a real thing that, floated. And so my brain farted for a second there because I don't know if this is a fictional thing or if those two things are the same thing. And I was also unaware that this is like a real thing. Like, that sounds like fictional, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, how like redwoods are so big that they sound made up. It's like that. It's a magical part of the world. How cool is that? World's a big fucking place. Stonethaw is a cute romance game set in a world of radios and sailing stones. Radios and sailing stones. Oh, it's wonderful. In the days leading up to the annual Stonethaw Festival, when tuned stone sailors crash islands days before festivities, it's only a matter of time before something happens, right? So I'm assuming from context clues this is a fictional thing we're talking about now. Okay. I think floating islands are a thing, but probably not to the extent that they're positing here. This demo following the first day in game out of a planned 4 days total. More will be coming soon. Fantastic. Noketa did character art and title music, and writing by Weary Shabobble. Color backgrounds and design by Featherboy. All right. I'm excited to play this. Okay. So I see already that I've forgotten to turn off my filter from my screen. Oh, wrong game. Oh, what did I do? Maybe I'll just run it here. Actually, my computer's been having issues, so this might be better. I know I don't usually like to play stuff on browser because it doesn't always run better, but oh. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is so pretty. Radios and floating stones. Nice little wood fire stove, coal fire stove. Every fall, the waters drain away from our sea, leaving islands in a slow, freezing mire. I think that's okay. I feel like I turn it down too low sometimes, so I think that's okay. Oh, backlog. I don't want to go to the backlog. Every winter, the mud dries solid and the ocean waits. And come spring, the waters return, floating higher and higher, until the islands themselves float atop the waves, and we're free to sail and fish and form new archipelagos before being locked in place at summer's end. This is the season of Stonethaw. Archipelagos? Archipelagos. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Cess, you there? Come in, Cess. Oh my gosh, that little bounce. It's cute. Cecilia. Beautiful. Calm down, Ball. I'm there. I'm here. I was just grabbing some coffee. How is it on your end? You mean besides the usual aches and pains? Clouds to the east, but they look calm. Wound in my back, clear sailing, and I've got plenty of wood for tallow to burn if it dies down. Joints still bothering you? That's rough. I thought they usually eased up by springtime. Yeah, well, me too, but here we are. I'm sorry, Cess. But hey, it's a good-looking day. Keep them clouds to port, and there won't be no problems. Good day for fishing. Good day for trawling. I think even saw a few albatross coming in. Your albatross. You always think it's a good day for fishing. And I'm always right. Come on, you always complain you won't bring enough fish to trade. I don't want to have to see you for resupply this year. No time. I got frozen and dry way further out than usual this year. If I keep on schedule, I can make it to the Stonethaw Festival in 3 days. Get in, get out, and find some warmer waters to spend the summer. Somewhere with dark skies and fresh stars. You know, it wouldn't kill you to spend your time every once in a while. It wouldn't kill you to spend your time every once in a while. Enjoy the waters while they're deep. Does it mean like slow down? I think, yeah. Spring sailing only happens once a year. Yeah, Ball, that's how seasons work. Hey, you got me there, but I mean it. Pair off with some other fishing islands after the festival. Take advantage of deep waters. Or make good on that race you owe me. Stretch your legs. Might do those aches some good. That's a good point. Talk to someone who can actually talk back for a change. No offense, Tallow. They're a good boy. No offense to Tallow, they're a good boy. Oh, is that your little friend? Tallow's still a better conversation than most folks I've met. You're gonna hurt my feelings. Ugh, I guess you're okay too. You know it. It's like my gran always used to say. Uh-oh. Hello? Cess? What was that? What? You have to be kidding me. Someone just crashed into me. Crash? Like crash? Yeah, like they literally ran their island right into mine. Talk later, Ball. I need to deal with all of this. Yikes, over and out. Oh, is that Tallow? Oh no, what happened? You happened. Peregrine. That's a beautiful name, like Peregrine Took from Lord of the Rings. Or like the Peregrine Falcon. A falcon. Sorry. My brain is like 80% audio. For all of my memory issues, I have really good audio memory. My brain is like 80% audio quotes. Well, okay, I might not have been paying attention exactly, but no one's ever in these waters, and I was going slow. And there was this really pretty seagull. Seagull, you crashed my island because of a seagull? Well, when you say it that way, it sounds silly. Silly? It's a tragedy. Look at this mess. Our islands are practically merged. I'm sure I'll be fine. Between the two of us, we can get things back to normal in no time. Just needs a good shove. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I feel like I have dark brown hair, but other than that, like I wear this exact kind of dresses. Like I have this exact, like I'm very tall and I have broad shoulders. Like she's so cute. Relatable. I love her dress. Don't have cute freckles though. Push. Okay, push. Ugh, no, push harder. Put your back into it. I'm trying. It's just a little stuck. I'm gonna push an island? No thoughts, head empty. I love her so much. No. We are not stuck. I won't allow it. I need a break. We could try again later. I could dive under it in a bit, see if anything's tangled. No breaks. I can't be stuck here. I'm still 3 days out from my festival. I can't afford to miss this year's Stonethaw trading. Stonethaw trading. Oh hey, which archipelago? The northeastern chain. They never link islands that long, and I was already planning to skip the first few nights. That's great! What? You don't need to worry about getting unstuck. I'm headed there too. Not with me or not. You're not very friendly, you know that? Not friendly? You know what's not friendly? What? Crashing your island into someone else's? Alright, you know, Cecilia, I'm gonna say it. You weren't looking either. Like, really seemed like you were inside of a building talking on the phone. Radio. I said it was an accident. Right, the seagulls. Well, I meant it was only one seagull, but a very pretty one. Ugh. Tallow. Help me. Sheep. Arr! Oh, look at him go. You tell him. Yep. Oh my gosh, is that a fire sprite? They're adorable. Don't you go touching them. They don't like strangers. Oh, but they're like us. Aren't you precious? Who wants scritches? I bet you do, don't you? They're so warm. Like a heating bag. But traitor. Let's give it another try, alright? Alright. A little more. No, over there. There we go. Ah, finally, we're free. Go. Hop in the engine box, Tallow. You've got to back up a bit. But Tallow can drive? So, my mask just fell. Oh my god, I love Peregrine. I'm in a mood. So I might need a favor. No. Please? No. Pretty please? Why me? I mean, we're already going to the same place. I'll get my tow ropes. Yay, I promise I won't be a bother. Standing really close to each other. We already are. I love the way the bust images like wiggle and zoom around. It's so fun. This tasteful jazz. Why do y'all keep standing like right next to each other? What you doing? Huh? Oh, you just trying to replot our course. You okay? You keep rubbing your shoulder. Did I hurt you in the crash? I'm fine. I just get aches. What kind of aches? Just aches. You know, I might have a tea for that. Really? Yep, I'll see if I can find some when I tuck in later. My shelves are a bit shaken up right now. That would be nice. So how's the course looking? Think you can make up for us losing today? Maybe. Here, take a look. If we skirt around some of the sunken islands, we should be able to shave off a few miles. Those things always creep me out anyway. What kind of island doesn't move? Sunken island. Ugh, that's good. That's really cool. Makes for a nice landmark, though. We'll have a bit less to go off, especially since there aren't that many maps of the undercurrents out here. Maybe next dry season I can make a map. I can map out the area on foot. Interesting. You make your own maps? You don't? I usually just trust the ones I buy at Stonethaw. They're accurate enough. I mean, they're fine reference points, but those only show you the places where other people have been. I love the assumption, like, everyone explores, right? That's so cute. And the currents are always outdated. Things shift when the waters come back. Yeah, I bet. Not by that much. By enough. And what if you get blown off course? I'm beginning to understand how you crashed. Sorry, that was rude. It's fine. I get it. Here. Look through that scope. Tell me what our current angle against the Pearl Star is. If it's just after dusk. It's just after dusk, so that should give us the right bearing. Art is so pretty. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this background. I'm like, look at this. Look at that detail. Like, look at those highlights. Like, this is such a good example of like telling story with the indication of a shape. Oh, that's so well done. It's so pretty. Anyway. You don't know your stars, do you? No, I mean, I can usually find north, but I really just use the undercurrent maps. We're too far out and too off course for that. Plus, this whole section of the mud bed's flat. You can barely feel a current at night, let alone see one. Look, you see those 3 stars up there? The kind of shimmery ones? Babe. Right, those are the pearls. At this time of night, they should be 40 degrees off of northeast. So north, never eat soggy waffles. The northeast is like the north half is northeast. So that's like here, right? Can you see my mouse? Are you following? Wow. And the 6 smaller ones clustered over there, that's the Grand Tide Harp. Though I think islands down in the Red Cliffs call it the Huntress. The Tide Harp is just a few degrees off of being directly above us this time of year. So if you cite those 2 figures and do a few small calculations, you can get a good idea of where we are and where we need to go. Oof. Cecilia, you're so smart. It really isn't that big a deal. It is. Are you kidding? This is great. Can you teach me? You want me to teach you? Oh my gosh. Please. Well, I mean, I guess I can give you a few pointers. Maybe a table of the equal altitude constellations. So you start here. Oh my gosh. Then like this. Draw the line like this. Hey, Cecilia? Yeah? I want to apologize. Apologize? For, crashing your island because I was watching birds. I was gonna say not paying attention, but yeah. Look, there's nothing we can do about it now, so don't worry about it. Still, I need to apologize. It's the right thing to do. Well, thank you. That actually means a lot to me. Maybe it was a good thing. I mean, look at us. I'm learning about all these cool things from you. We're going to the festival together. Having a friend around is great. Friend? Of course, silly. Yeah, friend. that is kind of fun. Well, I'll leave you to your stars and stuff, Miss Smarty Pants. Miss Smarty Smart. I don't know why I said Smarty Pants. Miss Smarty Smart. I'm getting tired. Good night, Cecilia. I love that she calls her by her full name. Oh my gosh. I'm catching feels. You can just call me, oh, never mind. You can just call me Cess if you want. Really? A nickname? It isn't really that big a deal. Yes, it is. Cess. It even sounds nice to say. Okay, now it's really time to get to bed. Good night, Cess. Good night, Peregrine. Took. The funny hobbit from Lord of the Rings. This is the end of the Sealed with a Kiss demo. Stay tuned. It will be releasing other chapters soon. Oh my golly goodness. Okay, I have so many thoughts. That was so cute. Oh my god, no, there's singing music. I have to turn it down a little bit, otherwise I can't think. Okay. Okay. I love that. I'm so new to the world of visual novels, right? It's like everything feels really shiny and new. I'm seeing like what are normal things that a lot of them include, and I'm starting to see like what special things people include and how you change up a scene to like make it more dynamic and the little details that people add. So like the more I'm familiarizing myself with the genre, the more I feel like I'm able to like speak on the small details that jump out to me. I already talked about it a bit, but I love the art direction. I just think it's chef's kiss. Works really well. Like this is so my jam in terms of like art style. Like I love like the sketchy black lines over like the really pretty color palettes, like really saturated, everything's really bright. Like I love the color palette, and I love that like sketchy overlay feel. I do a lot of that in my art too, and so I really love to see that. Yeah, straight up. Like, I feel very seen. Peregrine, I don't think I'm as pretty as her, but I'm very tall and I have like broad shoulders. Like, I'm just kind of like a broad person. Like, and so it's just kind of like I wear those exact kind of dresses because those are very flattering and like on this kind of like weird broad body type that I have. And so it's just kind of like nice to see that like in a video game. And I was just kind of like immediately, I was like, oh, huh, same hat, you know? I love the world building. I think it was a perfect mix of like it introduced the concept, it introduced the necessary lore, like the vocabulary and grammar got introduced. So like I followed all of the small things that they were saying about like, you know, why it would be hard to follow certain undercurrents because things move around and things freeze at different places, and of course like that would change the current like that. And I understood that because they had introduced like the very basics of the lore so quickly without even like it, you know, some people will be like, here's 5 minutes of reading, and it was so plausible that I spent the first 5 minutes of this video talking about whether or not that was a real thing or not. Some kind of floating island is a real thing. I don't know, I just know that story about how Jorge misunderstood it, and so in his musical, the floating island are islands that are up in the sky like they are in the Blue People Avatar movies, like floating. Aeolus, that's the name of the wind god. Stupid of me to include this at the very end because I mentioned it at the very top, but anyway, the great wind god Aeolus. Not that that's important to what this game is about. Tangent. I'm really excited to play the rest of it, so I'm gonna go give them a follow, publish this, and write up a nice comment. And this is adorable. Like, the world building here is super cute. And I think it's like setting up, I don't know, I really like the setup here. Super cute. Love it. Had a lot of fun. But yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you, internet, for hanging out with me. Hello. What did I say? Hi, internet. Bye, internet. Bye.